Hull out of the bottom two, winning start. Sorry, it's just not good enough.
I'm not even bothered about out of the bottom two at the moment. It's a winning start, and that's the biggest thing. It's about results, isn't it? It's not about anything else. But the character and the desire to defend today was just absolutely outstanding. And I don't know whether that's different from what's been going on, but I just keep saying I don't care what's gone before. The 31 before this, they're obviously important because they put us into the position that we're in, but it's about these 15. These is when I always say in a league season, I never look at the table after the first 10, but it's the last 10 that really matter anyway. So we're coming up to the last 10, and we've got to make sure that we're now last 14 now, but we've got to make sure the last 10 are really, really good. And if they show that sort of desire today and that determination, then hopefully the last 10 will be really good.
I'm guessing that everything you asked for you got from the lads because they were defending from the front.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't get everything that I asked for, but we've got 14 games to go. If that was the last game of the season, I'd say yeah, we've got everything, that's fine. But I still think we can be much better. I still think we can be really more composed when we're defending and our clearances. I think we can be more in control of games when we get ourselves into good positions. We could have been better with our final third stuff, but hopefully that'll come. This is a really big thing, because as a footballer it's a really, really difficult week when a manager loses his job, and obviously, you know, Keith's a good man, so I said to the players, if you want to put on a performance for Keith Millen, I don't care what you do, and whatever their motivation was today, they've gone and defended for their lives and got a result that we all wanted.
A game like this, first goal is always important. How good was it to see us get it?
Wow, what a feeling that was. I thought the two strikers were outstanding today, really were. I thought, I'm not going to pick out individuals, but some of the performances were excellent today, really, really good. And to see Amari stick that one in the back of the net was brilliant. I'm going to be picky though. I think we should have had more. I think we should have got more goals today. But maybe that's just the sort of mental state that they're in with what the week's been and what the last eight games have been. I don't really know, but let's hope we can just improve on it and build on that feeling that we all had at the end.
Is that one of the disappointing factors, that we didn't make that last 15 minutes in particular less nervy by getting the second goal and killing it off?
Yeah, we certainly could have done. Without a doubt, we could have made it a lot easier for ourselves if we were a little bit more clinical, a little bit more composed with that final ball. But listen, we can't be negative about that, because the players have worked extremely hard to go and get that result today. And I think the staff who've been here this week, and Colin in the kit, and Greg and Gav and Jakey, the analyst, this has been tough. So this is a brilliant feeling for them as well today.
Square pegs, square holes. Is that what happened with the team selection, putting Mellish back into the defender's position?
Yeah, a little bit as well. I think my big thinking was to get as much experience on the pitch as I possibly could. And the staff were talking about a few weeks ago, I forget which game it was, there was 500 or 600 appearances in the 11. We had over 1,000 today on the pitch. And that makes a difference. You know, they whether they've ever been in this situation before, I don't really know. But when you've got appearances under your belt, you can actually deal with things a little bit better. And I thought they dealt with it really well. Still some scary moments, but I thought they were the land of the giants then when they came out. But I said to the players before the game, when we got the team, we're going to have to give up some height advantage. So you're going to have to be like a dog with a bone, and you're just going to have to get amongst them, and you're going to have to be physical, and you're going to have to compete and ruffle them up a little bit. And I thought they were magnificent the way they did it.
Still, Samu, Feeney, young lads with not a lot of experience, they had to defend against that. They've done well.
Yeah. Well, you got Morgan with 17 league appearances and Donnell with 6, I think he's got. So I've said to them on Wednesday, what a fantastic learning experience this is. If you come through the other side with the positives, it's a great experience. So they won't come up against many battles like that today. And then I'm sure Donnell with Chelsea and Southampton, and Morgan with Everton, they didn't face that in the Premier League too when they were playing in their 23 side. So they'll learn, they'll grow, they'll improve. And the big thing about today is enjoy it. Get your feet back on the ground, and in all fairness to them, they said in there, let's make sure we're right for Tuesday, and that's what matters next.
How much have you learned about your group today?
I don't know yet, to be honest with you. I've learnt that they're prepared to fight for the team, which is massive. I've learnt there's I said this to them the other day, I think there's more ability in that group than the league table shows, so I've seen that for myself today, and I still think I'm learning that there should be more to come as well, so hopefully that's right.
And I know you've just said you don't look at the league table, doesn't matter just now, but it shows how important it is to get results like this with the way other results went.
Oh, without a doubt it is, yeah, and I haven't looked at any other results. I always think if you do your job right, the other things take care of itself, and we've done it right today. Got the result, got the 3 points. Everybody stuck together as a group, and we move on to the next one. And so long as we're out of the bottom 2 at that last game of the season, that really is the only thing that matters, isn't it?
The emotions that come with this job, Paul Simpson's blue and white army through the game, going through everything that you have to watch, getting the win, the celebrations. Have you missed it? Do you love it?
I'm asking myself, why do I do it when I'm stood on the sideline? Of course you miss it. You miss that feeling, don't you? You miss the feeling when the goal goes in, the feeling at the final whistle. All the rest of it in between's a bit of a blur at the moment. So maybe on the coach, when I watch it back again, it might become a little bit clearer. But I want it for 14 more anyway.
And it is the start of a new era. This helps to bring together that dressing room, doesn't it? Something like this, the week that we've had.
Yeah.
Go again, here we go.
Yeah, it has to be that way, and I'm sort of repeating what I said to the players. I said this the other day. For me, team spirit doesn't come by going out drinking together and going bowling and all them sort of things that people talk about. Team spirit comes from winning games and grinding things out, and we've ground that out today. I said I don't care if it's pretty, if it's nice, brilliant, but if it's not a pretty game, let's take it. Just find a way to get a result. And they've done it. They've found a way to get a result today.
Last one from me, Paul, 700 of them. Wow.
They were brilliant, yeah. I was a bit concerned when we came out for the start and it looked a bit empty, and then suddenly the game went on and I looked over and it was absolutely mobbed. So, yeah, I've seen it before. I saw it at Northwich Victorian, Lee RMI and wherever else we went. So we know they're going to come out in numbers, and we have to give them something to come out in numbers. Nobody wants to come out and watch a team struggling and losing, so we've got to do something to bring them out. And if we do put on performances and get results, I'm quite sure they will come out and back the football club.
Paul, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.